Well, my name is Rachael Craufurd-Smith. I'm the Director of the Programme Innovation Technology and Law here at Edinburgh University. My background is very much in media law and communications. So I've come to this from the communications field. I worked for a little while in the BBC, but I'm interested in how new technology is affecting the media field, in particular new issues such as fake news and media ownership control. Well, the innovation programme focuses on hot topics, so we would expect there to be lots of exciting and interesting areas. And one of the key fields at the moment, I think, is the question of surveillance and state surveillance and data protection. We have a new general data protection regulation that's been implemented in the UK, and that's giving important rights to be forgotten in terms of the data that's held on you by social media and other sites, but also the right to take your data away from them. So there are interesting questions about control of data and privacy in that particular field. But we're also interested in robotics and the new use of technology for smart cities, smart homes, the Internet of Things, and also how e-commerce is changing as a result of innovation and consumer rights. So there's a whole package of really exciting areas in our field. So students have a lot of scope to tailor the programme according to their own interests. We offer core subjects which focus primarily on information technology, communications networks, questions of artificial intelligence, so some key really foundational areas for us. But students can also choose from topics ranging from intellectual property, patents, copyright, medical issues, including questions of regulation of genetics and emergent technologies in the medical field, patient consent. And then there's an opportunity for students, if they wish, to take up to 40 credits from the whole range of courses that the law school offers, whether that's international law, commercial law, European law, dependent on availability, but that gives students great scope to have a very diverse and varied programme. If one wants to address new technologies, you have to be agile and be prepared to think across established boundaries, whether those are legal boundaries or disciplinary boundaries. So we're encouraging our students to be creative and thoughtful in these ways. So students will come away with considerable knowledge of the fields that they've chosen, but I think also a particular mental approach to dealing with problems in the new technology field. But of course there are so many applications. We've got the growth of online sales of both goods and services. We've got new games industry. Even in the legal field itself, there's increasing interest in automation and the role of automation. And we're going to need bright lawyers and knowledgeable lawyers to start addressing these problems, both from a policy field, feeding into the development of policy, but also applying the rules and adapting them to a very new environment. So I think there are lots of opportunities for our students going forward.